Yo, what's up guys, I'm Yannick from the tpschool and welcome back to a brand new video on our channel. In this sound design tutorial, I will show you how to make a future wobble synth like Diablo, Sagan and many more, and the end result will eventually sound like this. So that's what we are going to be making today. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get straight into this. I will be making this sound from scratch in Serum. You can also use Silent One, but it will be a bit different. So let's start off with the oscillators. For the first oscillator, I'm going to use the basic saw wave of Serum with a unison of 7 and a bit of detune. For the second oscillator, I will be using the digital wavetable called bipolar harmonic. And let's put up the unison to 2 and a bit of detuning like this. Now we'll have this sound. And what I'm going to do with this oscillator is that I'm going to apply a band warp to this, which will make the sound go from this to this, which is a huge difference to the sound. Diablo and many others have the typical wobble sound, and you can achieve that by putting a filter on the sound. Let's select the MG low 18 and route an LFO to the cutoff and make sure it's set to unipolar. You can do that by holding Alt and Shift and then just press the cutoff button. Let's put it like this, and what you can do now is to change the LFO rate, which will make the sound go faster or slower. And then you can create an automation of the rate of the LFO to create a cool rhythm with it. Another cool thing we can do to make the sound even more dope is to add an envelope to the chorus pitch of both oscillators. Make sure it's unipolar like this and set it to -12. Also for oscillator B like this. And when I press the sound right now, and this will create an envelope of the pitch of the sound, which will make it glide up, if that makes sense. I will just show you how it sounds. Let's lower down the sustain and the decay as well. You can hear that at the start of the sound it's lower, and then in the time of the decay it goes up like this. And Diablo uses this trick a lot. Let's apply some effects to the sound, starting off with a hyper. Let's put up the unison, a bit of detune and lower down the mix. And I will also put an OTT on top of the sound, which will make the sound way more fat. Let's lower down the threshold like this. And put up the gain a bit. So this is without the compressor. And this is with. Which makes a really big difference to the sound. And let's add an EQ, just a basic low cut like this. And what you can do to spark up the sound a bit is to add the LFO1 to the gain of the high end like this. Let's make it unipolar like this. And this means the high end goes up at the speed of the rate of the LFO like this. And let's also add some basic reverb, just a pretty low decay like this. Just to give you an idea for the sound. And that's basically it for the sound design. And to give the sound a rhythm, you can create an LFO rate automation, which will probably look a bit like this. Over here in the lower part it goes slower, and then when it goes higher up here it goes faster, and then it will sound like this. I hope you guys learned something new from this sound design tutorial. If you have any other suggestions of which sound we should recreate and explain, then make sure to drop a comment down below. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.